First, one of the things about evolution of men is that the men must know how to provide auto service. Some of the basic auto services, looking at the way things are today, most automobiles are today, some things have to be taken back to the thing. But what can you do? You can always check your fluid levels, watch your gauges, gauges whether the temperature is being hot or cold, whether your battery is low or high, as well as your gas level. I believe in not letting your gas level get below. When that light come on, you need to know how much miles you got before it's time to put some more gas in. Jumper cables. All right. Every car you should keep a set of cables in it. All right. You should keep a set of cables in it. And the average cable these days are located with these bases in. Red for hot, which is the positive, and the cold, and the black for the cold, which is the negative. All right. These are some heavy duty cables. So you want to have some of these. All right, come here, Nate. Let me show you. I want to let you do the hooking up. All right. The first thing we have here is the red. The red, and most batteries these days let you know that the red go for the positive and the black go for the negative. So the first thing you want to do is always make sure that they are not touching. All right. You want to make sure that they are not touching. We're going to hook these up right here. Put the red on with the red. You want to make sure you got a good connection, one at a time. All right. See, that's the first thing right there. You want to put it right here on the post. The post is what matters. Okay, you want to put it on the post. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's a good fit. That's a pretty good fit. All right, now go for the next one. Try not to let it touch, and I'm gonna show you why in a second. Okay, good. Now, one of the things about it, when you're testing your battery, you want to know if your battery have any fire. If it got some fire, it should have hit. You know, but these some good cables here like that, they're gonna hit up. So your battery is good. So we can jump this off. Okay. Take the next vehicle and you'll do the same thing. But you want your truck to be running. When you crank it up, you should have your truck running before you do that. Okay. So that's one of the key things of hooking up cables. All right. Next thing when owning a vehicle, you should locate where you put your oil, where your oil cap is, where you put oil in case you decide to change your oil yourself, and your transmission fluid, and your oil stick. All right, so those are some of the basic things you want to know. And your transmission fluid, anytime you check it, these sticks, you always want to wipe it off first to give you a good reading. Wipe it off first to give you a good reading, then you go back in. And one of the biggest thing of checking your transmission fluid is the truck should be running. The truck should be running, but right now we just showing you where it is and how to check it, okay? All right, same thing with the oil. You want to pull it out and check it. You want to wipe it off, then you go back and check it. So oil can check with it being cold. So knowing where the fluid is on that. See, that's good oil there. Thing good and clean in between the lines. So make sure you learn where you can read that, how you can read that. My oil was good in between the line here, okay? So making sure that you know those basic things there. If you keep your oil change, this truck has over 335,000 miles on it. And one of the basics to lasting that long is keeping my fluids and things changed and updated. So that's one of the good reasons. That's one of the great reasons she had lasted that long. All right. The next important part about a car is maintaining. You never know when you might get stuck on I-20, 285 and have a flat tire or have a tire problem. So the first thing you need to know is where is your jack? In my truck, my jack is up under the seat in the back. So you need to make sure that you locate where your jack is. All right. And what your jack and how to proper use to it. It comes with instructions, so if you don't know, you have to learn on the fly. Read the instruction. In this case, this is the jack for this truck, right here. And in this situation here, it gives me what we call a handle for it to break the lugs, as well as it gives me these tools here, these attachments, and it gives me the jack. This little attachment right here, the cool part about this is make sure that you can hook it up right. We're going to do the trailer today. Instead of jacking up the truck, we're going to jack up the trailer because the trailer's a little less effort. In this case, we're going to put it right up under the axle. We're going to put it right up on the axle. And when you put it up on the axle, Nate, you'll see that it's going to be able to jack it up. Put it into that right there, and then just start turning. Come right here and do it now. Okay? Keep it in there until you get it jacked. Keep going that way to the right. That's pretty simple. Getting a little tighter than that, right? Right, Nate? You see how it's jacking up the trailer? So, make sure that you read the instruction on it and see how it hit. Oh, it's going up. Just keep jacking. Now, one of the basic things that you want to make sure that you do is break the lugs on it before you jack it up. Okay, but that was a process of showing you how to use the jack. All right. Now, this is what we call a universal set. Will this come with your car? No. This is something that you probably want to purchase. Any one of the AutoZone stores, Walmart, any one of these, they have these. This is a universal set. Why you want to have a universal set? Look at these lugs right here. If you get caught with somebody or helping somebody on the street or on the road and it's not your vehicle, how can you help them? Because your lug wrench is for your car only. So if mine is for mine and you don't have one, then if I have this, I can help you. All right, go ahead and find your lugs. Come to the side. Find your lugs that's gonna work. All the way to the left. Left loose, right tight. Go ahead, break them all real good. All right. All right, now, good, there you go, because that's a different lug, so therefore you gotta do what? Find something different. Good job. Keep twisting all the way around. There you go. All right, now you know what that feels like. Break your lugs first, then jack it up so you can get them off. But if you jack it up and while it's in the air, then it'll just turn on you. It's not safe that way, okay? So we want to conclude the part with the automobile. One of the things that we want to recommend is an emergency pack. Money, Evolution of Men, you want to tell us about this pack here?
Yeah, man. See, this pack is not expensive. It's only $5, man. Got everything you need. You never know in the situation, or you never want to be in the situation where you don't have what you need.
So, and it has a lot of things in it. So find your jumper cable pack. Make sure you know where your jack is, and make sure you know how to use it, and then make sure you know how to treat the basic fluid level. Watch the basic fluid levels in your car, transmission, and the oil. That will gain you a lot of miles on your car, and that gas hand. Make sure you take care of that gas hand, okay? All right.